Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll be making the headpiece of Saruman's staff out of solid aluminum. If you didn't know, Saruman is the white wizard from The Lord of the Rings. I personally love the movie series. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend it. I'll be making this using a metal casting technique called the lost foam casting method. In order to start with this project, I need Saruman's staff made of foam. Lucky for me, someone on Instructables.com by the name of JanXSpirit42 has already created a DIY on making the foam staff. I downloaded his template and modified it to fit my needs in a free program called Inkscape. With the modifications, I would need a smaller size ball for the middle of the staff. For this, I used the Smooth Foam Ball number 2 by Floorcraft. I cut out the pieces of the staff using my CNC router. A CNC router isn't necessary, but it makes it a lot easier. Cut out the shapes and the fins. With all the shapes cut out, it's time to put them together. Glue them all together. I used Aleene's Fast Grab Tacky Glue. The next step is the first step to the lost foam casting process. I added another piece of foam to the staff. This is where the molten aluminum is going to feed into the pattern. This is the prepping stage, where we coat the foam with watered down wall plaster. First, spray the foam with soapy water. I like to really give it a good coat. This helps remove any bubbles from the plaster when applied. Next, we coat the foam with the plaster. I usually start by pouring it on with a small cup, followed up by using a brush. You really want to coat it and get every bit of foam covered. It doesn't need to be super thick, but it is better to coat every inch. Once coated, let it dry for a day or two. With the staff dry, it's time to head to the garage and turn this into solid aluminum. With lost foam casting, you bury your foam pattern in a container with dry sand. You fill it all the way to the top. Once filled to the top, you need to add a pouring cup. This is where you will pour the molten aluminum. Now it's time to melt the aluminum. I'll be using a number 4 crucible. It's always good to put cardboard underneath of it. This helps prevent it from sticking to the bottom. I'll be melting aluminum cutoffs from previous lost foam casts. The furnace I'm using is the Castmaster Light GG5000. Always preheat any metal before adding it to a hot furnace. It's good practice to preheat your crucible tops. Before pouring the molten aluminum, remove any of the slag that floated to the top. When pouring molten aluminum into the foam, it vaporizes the foam and takes its shape. It really is fascinating. After time has passed and the aluminum has solidified, it's time to remove it from the sand. Now it's time to cut off additional aluminum and clean up the staff. In order to turn the staff black without paint, I'm using a product called Aluminum Black by Birchwood Casey. As soon as it touches the aluminum, it starts turning it black. This is permanent and won't rub off. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you liked it. Make sure to check out the description below for the link to the pattern if you want to do this yourself. If you liked the video, guys, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you next week.